And moving on to Kerala now, Kerala is also on the verge of scripting history in its political landscape, where the state has witnessed a triangular contest in at least 50 seats and thus breaking its tradition, where it used to be a bipolar contest between the Left Democratic Front and the United Democratic Front. With the NDA entering into the fray, the state witnesses a three-sided political fight, with almost all exit polls predicting a Congress-led UDF comeback. The Congress party has begun unofficial talks over the chief ministerial candidate as well.
With almost all exit polls predicting a Congress-led UDF comeback, the Congress party has already begun unofficial talks over the chief ministerial candidate, with IUML endorsing V.D. Satishan and a section of Congress party leaders supporting Ramesh Chennithala. The stage is all set for a major political change in the state. But the rival left camp has no such confusion, as incumbent Pinarayi Vijayan remains its sole face. Set to be 81 next month, the Kannur strongman has been CPM's unquestionable leader for more than a decade, especially after he single-handedly led the party to an unprecedented second term in power. It goes without saying that a historic third term is what the left front has been pitching to the masses.
The LDF government, led by Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, has been in power for the last 10 years. While seeking power for the third consecutive time, the government is facing a huge anti-incumbency factor. However, with the leadership qualities of Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan and the performance of the 98 MLAs, the LDF government is hoping to sail through. That means this is going to be a history with a left government coming to power for the third consecutive time in the history of Kerala.
The BJP, led by Rajiv Chandrasekhar, is looking to make a major impact in Kerala's bipolar politics, where the party is looking to win seats in Trivandrum, Palakkad, Thrissur and Kasaragod and become the primary opposition in Kerala. The BJP, which was not a major political entity in the state till early 2000, has now become the third biggest party with 13% vote share in 2016. BJP leadership has the biggest challenge of translating the votes into seats. The party is confident of winning Nemom, Kazakottam, Palakkad, Thrissur, Kasaragod, Attingal and many high-profile seats where it has fielded senior leaders. The party leaders are highly confident that they will be able to break the traditional political system in Kerala and bring in a new brand of politics.
With Kerala's political culture always supporting a bipolar system with either the LDF or the UDF, it has been always difficult for the Bharatiya Janata Party to set its foothold in the heart of Kerala politics. However, in the 1990s, where its voting percentage was just 3%, in 2016 it went up to 13%, with winning one seat in Nemam constituency in Thiruvananthapuram. However, in 2021 that reduced to 12%. However, the party did not have a single seat. And this time around, with Rajiv Chandrasekhar being the president of the BJP and the party is hoping to make a huge impact in Kerala, the party is hoping that it could win at least 10 to 12 seats in Kerala, with most of it in Trivandrum, Palakkad, Thrissur and 2 of them in Kasaragod district. Now, whether it's going to be a reality, it will only on the 4th of May that it will be revealed. However, the BJP is confident that it will make a huge impact and it will increase its voting percentage from 13% to at least 20%.
The Congress party is elated and is highly confident after the exit poll results, where every poll has pointed towards the UDF winning comfortably. If voted to power, the UDF will face numerous challenges. One of the most important among them will be the promises made in the election manifesto, where it has offered freebies including free ride for women in KSRTC buses and other women-oriented schemes.
If the exit poll results holds true, the UDF led by the Congress party will bounce back to power after a gap of 10 years. However, the question is, who is going to be the chief ministerial candidate, whether it will be Ramesh Chennithala, V.D. Satishan or K.C. Venugopal. If the Congress come back to power, there are a lot of challenges before the party. There has been a lot of promises, especially freebies that's been promised by the UDF manifesto. when Rahul Gandhi had come to Kerala. Now, whether they will be able to deliver on this. Also remember, the exit poll has also said that it is going to be a tightly fought contest. If the Congress comes back to power, there will be a lot of questions, especially when it comes to ministerial posts. Now, how many ministerial posts will the IUML demand? And how many ministerial posts will the Kerala Congress demand? This is going to be one of the most important questions. However, most of the exit polls has clearly said that the UDF, led by the Congress party, will be coming back to power. In Trivandrum, with Vijay Kiran, this is Vivek for Doordarshan.
And for more on the vote counting preparations, we are now being joined by Vivek Narayanan from Thiruvananthapuram in Kerala. Vivek, you have very interesting report we just saw, and the viewers also saw. Three, triangular contest. That is always interesting because many a times we are seeing, in especially states like Kerala, two dominant players. But NDA is emerging fast, as you have rightly mentioned, with the share of their voting percentage rising and at times remaining constant around 12 to 13%. How will the voters, vote this time, and how will the voter percentage turn out this time? What are you seeing in the state?
Good morning, Akshay, and good morning to all the viewers of Doordarshan. Akshay, one thing very important to note this time is that NDA is going to be an important factor in at least 50 constituencies in Kerala. Remember, back in 2000, the BJP or the NDA was never a factor in Kerala politics. They used to get at least 3 to 4% of the total vote share. But after 2016, we saw that BJP's vote share increasing from 7% to 13%. Now they are expecting that to go up to 20%. Now this time around, the party has targeted at least 20 to 25 seats, out of which they are hoping that at least in 10 to 15 seats that they could win. Now, of which the most important is in Trivandrum, which is the Nemam constituency where Rajiv Chandrasekhar, the BJP state president, is contesting, and also in Karakutam where former Union Minister V. Muralidharan is contesting. Also, there are a fair number of seats in Palakkad, Thrissur and Kasaragod where they are hoping to. But coming back to the actual picture, remember Kerala has always been a bipolar election.
Absolutely.
Where either it is to be the LDF or the UDF, and this time also it is going to be like that. But with the exit polls clearly saying that the numbers will go in favor of the Congress, the LDF is hoping that they could actually because most of the exit polls says that it's going to be either between 75 and 80, and some exit polls say that Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan is the most preferential Chief Minister when it comes to all the parties. Now that's exactly what the LDF is hoping, that with his charisma, with his persona, and also with his leadership capabilities, that they will be able to ensure that they will remain in power for the third consecutive time. And if that happens, let me tell you, that's going to be a history as far as Kerala is concerned, Akshay.
Well, thank you so much, Vivek. And even before the results are out, we are already seeing sort of a tussle in the UDF that has been standard many a times in the recent elections in Congress, be it Karnataka, Rajasthan. Inner fights also many times for the leadership post. But thank you so much. It will be very interesting to see how the results come out tomorrow when the votes are counted and they're out. Thank you so much for joining us.